The Charlottesville Downtown Mall is a prime location for picture taking, and one man is turning that picture hotspot into his own photography project. Keith Sprouse is snapping pictures of people living in Charlottesville and telling their story to the entire community. NBC 29's Molly Balkenbush is live in studio to tell us more about the project. Hi, Molly.
Good evening, Steve. Well, it's called the Seville People Project. Sprouse spends several days a week on the downtown mall on the lookout for people to put in the blog. It all starts with a snap of a photo, and within days, the person's story is posted online for all to read.
You've got this fashion thing going.
Spotted, a woman walking down the mall in a winter hat stacked high with fur. Lisa Banton is exactly what Sprouse looks for when he's snapping pictures for the Seville People blog. Interesting and story-worthy.
Sometimes I just go up to people that I don't know. Maybe they're doing something interesting, or they're wearing a funky hat. So at this point,
all it takes is a quick picture and a few minutes of chat for Sprouse to learn Banton is an aspiring children's clothes designer.
I did a reversible blazer.
Sprouse says the idea for the blog all started when he went to a photography workshop. He picks exterior brick and siding on buildings on the mall to use as his own personal photography studio. Dottie Capolino became part of the blog when Sprouse came into her cupcake shop on the mall. She says it was fun to tell her story because it brought back old memories.
He was asking us so many questions that it just kind of brought us back home. And, it was a really good feeling.
Sprouse says the pictures are fun for people to look at, but it's the story that completes each picture.
If you have a few minutes and an open mind, that pretty much anyone you talk to will have something they can teach you.
He says initially walking up to strangers is daunting, but by the end of the chat, most people agree to take part in the project.
I always get comments on my hat, and I was like, oh, it's the hat, I know it. And so then I was, a little nervous, but, it was okay. It was pretty cool, actually.
Sprouse says he hopes someday he will have enough photographs to put together an art show. If you want to check out the Seville People Project blog, go to NBC29.com and click on news links.
Obviously, some people have a little bit of a hesitancy, but you got to know this guy today, and now you're part of the blog.
I did, Steve. He actually asked me a couple weeks ago. He saw me on the mall and I was doing some video and interviews, and he asked me to be a part of the blog, and it was kind of fun to be on the other side since normally I'm doing the question asking and approaching people to go on camera. So it was fun to be on the other side of things.
All right, Molly Balkenbush live in studio tonight. Thanks, Molly.